Again, we are very much inside Power BI and utilizing everything that you can do in Power BI with the slicers and the graphs down to the right here. KPI cards, from an allocation perspective, what we're planning and what the level is right now, and that we're 200,000 K behind the plan versus the assigned. In this example, you also see, which we had in the other as well, but here you see also that comment visual that we have here. So here you can actually, write comments, and I'm going to show you a couple of different examples of comments, but you can then comment your numbers here and save. And that's, of course, also stored on the same dimensions that we're looking at. So again, Germany and cost center Berlin, and this planning version that we're currently working with, which is the budget to 2026. Okay, so a couple of things here. You can see that we have an assigned budget here, which is something that's, again, a top-level target or a top-level assignment somebody has made for me. I'm struggling here to try to enter my budget and forecast to reach that goal, of course, and my responsibility is to take my cost center into a profitable situation. And as you can see on all the red dots, I seem to a little bit high on the different levels here. So let's start changing some things. Now, we talked about allocation keys. So if I change a total here, there can be a number of different allocation keys assigned to any part of any planning input model. In this case, we have 3 levels here: last year actuals, and calculated average of the last 3 years, and also an even example, or just spread it out evenly. You can also do the splashing like I did with the campaign on a month, so on a column. So wherever there's a total, really, I can change that, and it splashes backwards again towards the internal weights that were there on the numbers. Now I can also lock cells. So if I'm happy with this one, I thought it through, I can lock the 110. Maybe I'm going to lock, let's lock the first 3 there, and then change this one. You see that it can keep those 3 and allocate to 125, keeping those 3, and the column that was locked, and it's now still total 125. So for the end user, the whole purpose, of course, is that it's going to be easy to have a suggestion from a previous model or actuals or something suggested, but also with these allocations and splashing and top-down on rows and columns that you can do to find a level that suits what you're trying to do, or that you can take responsibility for.